Reiß die Wand an. Oh Mann. Oh, jetzt klingen mir die Ohren voll. Mehr als sonst. Oh, jetzt habe ich mega Piepen im Ohr. Oh, shit, ey. Also mehr als sonst. Mir piepen die ja immer so ein bisschen. Aber das jetzt, oh, ekelhaft. Aber es war lustig. Ach, das fand ich gut. Das fand ich gut. So waren wir denn Dr. Stoneman. Bin ich hier richtig? Coleman? Feldman? Ach, hier gibt's noch eine Tafel. Da.
Here, Stoneman, Office 505.
Boah, echt? Jetzt muss ich den ganzen Weg da hochlaufen. Ah, es gibt einen Fahrstuhl. Puh, sehr gut. So, dann warten wir mal. Ach, guck mal. Wunderbar. Ist sofort da. Na da.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Wer ist denn Doctor? Who is the doctor? What is this for, doctor? I don't know.
Yes, sir, your name?
Hans-Peter.
LAPD, we'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Ja, sehr nett.
Your investigation is much more...
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Gott.
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, detective.
Alter. The fuck war das denn, ey?
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Nein! Hört man gar nicht, cool. Irgendwie spackt mein Tablet gerade rum. Das macht hier komische Musik. So, jetzt weiß ich nicht, worum es ging. Er guckt mich komisch an. Ich denke aber, er hat mich bestimmt belogen, oder? Hat er mich belogen? Was hat er gesagt? Aber er guckt mich so straight an. Irgendeiner muss mich doch mal anlügen hier. Okay, Lüge.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Okay, es ging... okay, warte mal, das ging um... Okay, wieder von Zeichen von Gewalt, bla 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 bla. Rezept für... Das wurde von ihm ausgestellt, oder? Ja.
Your prescriptions contradict you, doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Natürlich.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Gut, dann kann... Achso, Telefon. Kann ich das hier benutzen? Tatsache.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
So, wir sollen also in die Hollywood Zentralklinik, das machen wir gleich, aber ich muss ganz kurz eine Pause machen, ich muss mal kurz verschwinden. Also, bis gleich. Okay, dann gehen wir mal weiter. Notdurft hat gerufen. Muss auch mal sein nach 2 Stündchen. Haha, ihr Lutscher müsst alle warten, ich kann einfach durchgehen. Haben wir vielleicht eine Zeitung irgendwo? Ist ja immerhin Le Doctorio. Zeitung? Irgendwo? Nein? Schade. Okay. Schade eigentlich. Hätte ja sein können, aber ist nicht. Dann verschwinden wir einfach so wieder. Und fahren jetzt ins Leichenschauhaus. Da wurden wir hingerufen. Kann ich eigentlich jetzt schon mal markieren, ne? Das Leichenschauhaus. So, ja. Dankeschön, du scheiß Fahrstuhl. Sehr nett. Puff. So, mal gucken, was Mel für uns hat. Der wird wahrscheinlich jetzt ein paar Sachen herausgefunden haben, die er sich aber schon gedacht hat. Jetzt hat er die Beweise dafür. Würde ich einfach mal fast vermuten. Aber mal gucken.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know.
Ja, immer gut.
He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Außer er hat schon vorher vermutet, dass sie stirbt. Und hat Wetten drauf abgeschlossen. Dann ist das gar nicht so verwunderlich. Vielleicht ist er zu spät gestorben. Oder zu früh.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them.
Karte ist auch
A
kaputt.
couple of drinks and every doctor...
Toll. Jetzt muss ich das auch noch machen, ey.
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the fifth. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
Toll. Na gut.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
Naja.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
Na dann, warten wir mal.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade in the Fifth.
Alles klärchen. Und da zieht er von dann. Und wir natürlich direkt hinterher. Wo ist denn die Person? Ach, da. Der wird sich bestimmt manchmal umdrehen. Halt, stopp. Boah, ich dachte, ich kann einfach vorbeifahren, aber nö. Ah, hier dürfte er mich ja wohl schwierig sehen. Oh Gott. Ja, wieder zurück. Zurück, Phelps. Volltrott. Wo ist er hin? Er ist ein Zauberer. Oh, er ist einfach nur in die Gasse gelaufen. Doch nicht so ein toller Zauberer, wie ich dachte.
Hey, come on! This ain't New York!
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and put him in front of the car?
Oh, Schwul entdeckt. Das ist jetzt doof. Ach, Herr Jemini. Ja, muss ich bestimmt nochmal machen.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the
Any available unit, the 44 suspects to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2.
Karte kaputt, Funkgerät
There
kaputt,
are certain
alles ist
things
kaputt.
people have a right to keep private.
until it gets in the way of police work.
Warum hat er sich vor allem noch
And it's only
umgedreht?
private when it
Stranger
suits
Boy.
him. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Leute, die sich immer umdrehen, haben noch was zu verbergen. Wo fahre ich gerade hin? Ah, okay. Dann ist ja alles gut. So. Ach, stimmt. Da ist er, unser Freund Mel. Gehen wir mal rein. Ja, ja. Kann ich mit dir reden? Hallo?
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
Also am Anfang fand ich die Frauen sehr komisch modelliert, aber mittlerweile geht's sogar. Komisch.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Nein, dann haben wir
You're the
raus.
only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Gut. Sieht ja nicht schlecht aus. Gucken wir hier nochmal. Was? So, was hast du? Was gibt's da? Oh, Kaugummis. Doch nicht.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Ja, wenn es nach ihm hier ginge, ey, der würde denken, das ist doch gar nichts. Kann ich doch einfach rüberlaufen, oder? Das ist doch direkt hier. Voll geil.
She was 13 if she was a day.
Wo soll ich denn hin? Das ist er wahrscheinlich schon.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Okay.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Würde ich aber irgendwie trotzdem anzweifeln.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the
kein
question.
Hindernis.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Mr. Henderson in San Francisco lebt.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have?
Ja,
Is he an entertainer or something?
besser wär's. Ach komm, Junge.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Bekleidungsstelle Suit 3, Sweet Suit. Okay. Danke.
You're some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Na dann eine weitere Verfolgungsjagd, die super spannend wird.
He's in that car at the lights.
He's squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Warum kommt jetzt wieder so ein komisches Geräusch? Ich weiß es nicht. Kann anders kann ich nicht hupen, das ist ja doof.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I'd have expected a cat like Arnett to be a better liar.
Ich glaube, das sagt immer nur, dass ich jetzt wieder richtig bin oder so. Also, dass das der optimale Abstand ist. Vermute ich. Er sagt mir gar nicht, wo ich langfahren muss. Da kann ich doch nicht Auto fahren, Mann. Oh. Jetzt hält er auch noch für Fußgänger an, ey. Was ist mit dem los? Hübsch aus. Ja, mal schauen, wo der gute Mann hinfährt, ne? Würde ich sagen.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber wir werden es gleich sehen. I think we will see gleich. Nicht zu nah ran, nicht zu nah ran. Wir müssen das professional machen. Halt, stopp. Ich wechsle jetzt die Spur des Merkens.
Easy, Cole. Better back it up.
Ja, ist doch Abstand. Ist alles gut, ey. Der kann mich doch gar nicht sehen. Ich hab doch extra einen anderen Hut aufgesetzt. Sieht genauso aus wie der alte Hut, aber der ist anders, deswegen weiß er ja nicht, dass ich das bin.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Ja, das haben wir schon geklärt. Aber vielleicht hat er mal auf der Landkarte auf Okinawa aufgezeigt, dann war er schon da irgendwie, ne? Total unauffällig, wenn wir hier so alleine stehen bleiben. Brumm, 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 brumm. Und wild in unserem Lenkrad. Oh, jetzt wechsle ich hier hin. Oh, das ist super, ey. Oh, er bleibt stehen. But why?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.